Younger generation, we should be the one who will be. At that time, I was also a young guy. So if we want to become a good digital services provider, we have to evolve. Base the primary education level, if it is done well, it's a foundation. The tree will grow well.
In the fast-paced world of technology, very few leaders have managed to stay at the forefront for more than 3 decades. Today we are sitting down with a man who didn't just witness the digital transformation of Bangladesh. He helped to build its foundation. Founder and chairman of ADN Group, Mr. Asif Mahmood has turned a 1990 startup into a diversified empire covering telecommunications, satellite technology, and green energy. From the streets of Dhaka to the orbits of LEO satellite, his dream for a smarter Bangladesh is unfolding day by day. So let's go hear about his journey and start the journey to innovation. Viewers, the wait is about to be over soon because today's respected guest is sitting with me right in here. Let us please welcome Mr. Asif Mahmood. He's the founder and chairman of ADN Group. Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thanks for coming down all the way to my office and to the web.
It's a pleasure, sir. You have been a pioneer in transforming Bangladesh's tech and IT landscape. So we would love to dive deep into your journey, and we hope that it will motivate our viewers as well.
Yeah, you are most welcome. Anything you would like to ask me, you can. And if you want to know anything about ADN Telecom, I'm here.
Sir, you started your first venture back in early 1990 when the tech landscape in Bangladesh was almost non-existent. So looking at those early years at NIT Durgapur, what was the biggest struggle to convince people that information technology is the future?
Okay, so as after coming back, I joined a company, a US company called Wang. The Wang was like IBM, it was a mini computer, and they used to mini and mainframe computers. That was the era. So when we came back here, I saw that there is a big vacuum of, computerization in Bangladesh. As a young entrepreneur, 3 of the friends, we thought that we should venture into something which can contribute to the country, as well as, it was a kind of a field which was less, occupied. There was only 7 or 8 companies in Bangladesh at that time, or even less. There was 2 multinational, IBM was there and NCR was there. Other than that, there was 4 or 5 companies. So we thought of starting that company, and we started with Wang at that time. And then the whole IT journey, as you see, from those mainframe era, it moved to client server, networking. Now the laptop and now the mobile has become more powerful than the mainframe at that time. So it is an evolving industry, and the technology is continuously changing, and we felt quite a thrill that, okay, we are also riding the technology and moving forward with that. So computerization, networking, we were doing quite well. Cisco came in at that time. I mean, we saw the birth of 3Com, Cisco and other companies, and we introduced those newer technologies into our country. So we feel good and young. We were in our mid-30s. And then what we found out that communication is the next thing. Internet was coming in, and there was a need for connecting those networks. It was all the islands of networks that were happening in Bangladesh. And there was only a telco, government telco, BTTV, then BTTV, and now it is BTCL. Was there, and there wasn't any private telecom operators or even ISPs. I think first in 1999, government allowed a private ISP, ISN was there. So we saw that, okay, unless people are connected, economy or the digital economy won't flow. So we started with ISP. ADN was born, and then from there to this, last 22 years of journey. Now where we are, and still we feel that we haven't done enough, and
there's a lot more to accomplish.
A lot more. The way technology is ever fast, the way it's changing, that we also have to change ourselves, and that's what I still feel, that newer technology will come in, displace something, and plus at the same time it will contribute to the country's development.
Sir, I'm very curious to know about one thing. Back when you were studying, you were a kid, as you just mentioned, that there were very few tech companies globally. So in the subcontinent, there were many, and nowadays many young people would be inspired by seeing figures like you who have been very monumental in bringing the tech revolution in the country. But back in your time, there was none that I can think of. So what actually inspired and motivated you to study in IT sector?
Okay, so as I said that when we came and we three formed the company, we saw that it's kind of a green field or blue ocean economy, whatever you call it, that this is the one. So we thought that we should be there, and as a younger generation, we should be the one who will be. At that time, I was also a young guy, so we should pioneer this. So we entered, and one thing is that we were lucky. Nowadays, the competition is also very high. At that time, it wasn't, and we continuously was dealing with technologies. We were very focused. We did not go and build up a rice factory, non-tech things. So for at least 20 years, we were in tech and, connectivity, broadband, whatever was moving into the digital economy, we were following that. So it was kind of easy and obviously a lot more to achieve. Now you see that AI has taken over,
and it's gradually evolving every day.
Everywhere. So it will change the whole of the, I would say, the IT landscape or even the digital landscape. And for that, we were first IT company, then a telecom company, a broadband company. Then we call ourselves a communication system provider, CSPs. Now we call them a digital service provider, right? So we want to provide, or we see that any company in the digital area should be providing some services of digital sectors. So that's why you have to evolve. And if you want to be in this industry, you have to continuously evolve. What we were doing 30 years back is something
that is
nobody
obsolete
does.
now.
Yeah, obsolete. So now what we will be doing right now is, again, won't be there after, say, 20, 30 years. So it's a continuous evolvement industry. So younger generation are encouraged to come in. The more younger people will come in, the better it will be here.
Sir, you have recently spoken about the need to rethink about operating models. In a world where tech industry is evolving day by day and it's moving very fast, how does ADN Group maintain its core focus without losing its track?
As we are a technology-driven, technology-focused company or group of companies, whatever we do has to have some sort of a technology behind it or in front of it. So the operating models, what we meant is ADN being a communication service provider, and it has to grow to a digital service provider, as I said. Digitalization of a enterprise country is evolving, changing. So if we want to become a good digital services provider, we have to evolve to provide the full services.
True.
As cloud is something that 10 years back we never thought of it. Now it is just, cloud is like
everything is cloud based.
Everything is cloud based. Whenever you do your Gmail, it's actually in cloud. So basically it's everywhere. The mobile revolution has powerful computer in everybody's hand. So everybody is connected. So in order to serve them, we have to evolve. And that's why I said the way the traditional telecom companies were being run so far has to have another transformation. That's what I mean, that we need to have a new operating model, more AI dependent, high tech and people dependent, at the same time less on the lower technology levels. Nobody would now bother to have their own servers and others. They just go and book the cloud and then say, let's go from there. A group of young people or young minds would get together and say, think of something, and they can easily realize it. Software, hardware, everything is, as a service, available as a service.
From AI-based traffic solutions to electric vehicles and solar streetlights, you are pushing for a more tech-driven and eco-friendly and smarter cities. So is this initiative more connected to business aspirations or for a smarter and better city in the future?
Thank you for the questions.
Most welcome, sir.
As you know, we were trying to say in my earlier deliberations that we want to become a full-service digital service provider. So if you want to provide digital services, these are the areas that you should target. Smart city is one of the goals of every city in the world. We want to become smarter and smarter. And of course, this, what shall I say, a company like ours should also be a part of it. And we should contribute. I mean, the government will build the smart cities, but when it comes to building, it's us that will kind of provide the technology service as well as the installation, commissioning, and everything. So if you want to, the basis of smart cities are something that one cannot do everything. So we have chosen that part, that smart street light, smart traffic systems, all are connected ecosystem where we will like to play a role. So we handshake with one of the most digitally advanced countries, South Korea. We've seen that they have done it for themselves pretty well. That's why we are betting on, or the technology we would like to receive is from them.
Sir, so far this has been a very informative interview session for me. I absolutely loved every moment and I wish it could go on for the next couple of hours. But sadly, we have a time restriction, so I would ask you my last question, sir. You have been a very strong advocate for STEM education and youth leadership. So beyond the projects and profit, what is the one aspiration or lesson that you would like to pass on to the next generation of Bangladeshi tech leaders?
Bangladesh, you have to love Bangladesh first. If you love something, you can do things for that. So that is my first thing that I have learned, how you can get involved by loving your own country. And next is this industry is evolving. So many things can be done. Start small and follow your passion, it will grow. That's number two. And education is the foundation. Anything is a tech-driven, is a knowledge-based thing. So, and because of internet, knowledge is not bound anywhere. You can get a MIT degree from here. It's possible. So actually, which was in our time, it was a dream. Now your dream is in your mobile or in your broadband connectivity. So have that knowledge. That's why as I was saying that STEM education is the way the present education system, we have to totally reform. Right? So it's adapted based on the future needs of the generation. So we have to start with the bottom. If that base, the primary education level, if it is done well, it's a foundation. The tree will grow well.
Very nicely put together, and I would hope that if any key policy maker or high government official is listening, please do give it a thought, because if we really want to build a digital Bangladesh, we really need to follow all these steps, and only then we will achieve our goals. Sir, thank you for this amazing interview session. Thank you for the time, and it was a very delightful experience to be in here in your beautifully decorated office. And I do pray and hope that you and ADN Group does achieve its goals and dreams that you are working so hard.
And thank you very much for coming in all the way and deciding to listen to my words, and of course you are disseminating it throughout the country, I believe, and hopefully together you are part of our industry, your digitalization. So together we'll grow, and anytime we need from each other, we'll be there.
It has been a pleasure, sir. Thanks again for the time, and I would pray and hope that ADN Group and you do achieve your dreams and goals, because you have been working very hard for it. And before I leave, I have a final formality. I have a small gift from our sponsor, which is Mumtaz Herbal products.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Viewers, that was all for today's show. Thank you for taking this deep dive into the minds of one of Bangladesh's most biggest and influential tech companies. And if you guys want to stay connected with ADN Group's new initiatives and AI connectivity projects, make sure you follow them on their socials and their website. So until next time, keep innovating.